Factsverse presents. Scientists in Antarctica discovered mysterious ancient life forms buried deep beneath the ice. On December 26, 2018, 50 people embarked on the Subglacial Antarctic Lakes Scientific Access, or SALSA. The members of the group had varying levels of experience, but they all had the same goal in mind. They wanted to drill into a subglacial lake to see what it contained. A subglacial lake is, well, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a lake located underneath a glacier. We don't have too much information about these lakes because they're so hard to get to. It takes a lot to get to these sites and also to drill into the glaciers to get to the lakes. The team from SALSA decided that it was time for them to begin, and in the group were both scientists and people with experience in drilling. When the team arrived on the scene and began working, they found something unusual almost right off. It was so shocking that they were sure that it could alter the scientific understanding of Antarctica. One of the members, David Harwood, said that the discovery was entirely unexpected and was tens of thousands of years in the making. The site where the team was working is in Antarctica, which is mostly polar desert. It's considered to be the coldest and driest continent on Earth. The temperature here is bitterly cold, with the average low being 76 degrees below zero Fahrenheit. The area is mostly coated with sheets of ice, averaging around 1.2 miles in thickness. Due to the harsh conditions in the Antarctic, people just don't live there. It's also the last continent that humans discovered. Russian explorers first discovered it in 1820, and nobody actually set foot there until 1895. Even though Antarctica was discovered over 100 years ago, there is still plenty we don't know about it. The only reason that we've been able to research the region at all is because of advances in modern technology. In 1961, various countries signed what's known as the Antarctic Treaty System. It was first signed in 1959 by 12 countries, including the United States, Russia, and Argentina. Since then, 54 more countries have signed on. According to the treaty, no military action is permitted in Antarctica. Also, no countries are allowed to exploit natural resources there. According to the agreement, scientific work is allowed to take place on the continent, and because of this there are many research bases set up in the area. They're inhabited all year long, and the number of people at the station it depends on the season. During the summer there are around 5,000 people working there. During the winter, that number is reduced to about 1,000. Lake Vostok is a subglacial lake located 13,000 feet below the Vostok Station. That would be the Russian research base. It's the 16th largest lake on Earth, and it's 160 miles long, 30 miles wide. The total area is 4,830 square miles. Aside from Lake Vostok, there are just under 400 other subglacial lakes in existence around Antarctica. Mercier Lake is another. It's covered with a slab of ice that's 3,500 feet thick. It's twice the size of Manhattan, and it got its name from the Mercier ice stream that lies beneath it. The people from SALSA wanted to see what type of microorganisms were living under the ice. Since these organisms can't make use of light in order to survive, it's believed that they use the matter found in the rock to survive. Just the fact that life forms are even able to live in such extreme conditions, that right there is incredible. The SALSA team pierced the hole in the ice and dropped their apparatus, and finally the scientists were able to begin analyzing. They also took a recording of the lake, measured the temperature, and took samples of the matter and the water. During the team's investigation, the team came across new signs of life. What they found are called tardigrades, which are micro-animals. They can only be seen with a microscope, measuring in at around 0.02 inches in length. They are thick, compact, and have 4 legs on each of their sides. At the end of the legs are claws, also known as sucking discs. The team called the discovery of the tardigrades a real wow moment. On January 5, 2019, the team closed up the hole that they made before leaving the site. Now they're using techniques that they hope will shed light on the age of these creatures, as well as extracting some DNA from them. When we learn more about these fascinating creatures, we might learn more about our fascinating planet. Subscribe for more.